Hello, this video is to all my friends out there that think they want to be socialist, that we need the government to take care of us more. I would like for you to sit back for 1 second for me, and I want you to look at the government, and I want you to tell me how efficient you believe the government is functioning. Tell me how much you trust your government. This is the biggest problem right here. I look at the government, and the last thing I want is for them to have more control over my life. We, I want the Democrats to run on the socialist agenda, and I want the Republicans and conservatives this year to stand up and explain socialism to all these young people. It seems to be simply among the young people in college is where it's instituted in our public school. Oh, there's another great one. Let's have government educate all our children. This is such a wonderful idea. Let's indoctrinate our children from the government's perspective. That will create a fine society. Then they get into college and they're taught how bad America is and how we have to change it, even though we're probably one of the richest countries in the world. Look at our standard of living here. We got this through people working hard, you know. And now, it's just a vicious cycle, you know. Times are hard, we work hard, we pull ourselves out, we do well, and then we let our children go out into a world that's good, and all of a sudden the government takes care of their every little need so they don't have to worry about it. I mean, come on, let's get real. You know, life is a bitch. It's not easy. And if you try and use the government to make your life not a bitch, it'll become more of a bitch. Because I don't trust any government agency to take care of me, to take care of my children, or to take care of anybody. Okay? Government is not reliable. We've seen it for too many years. We know what it is. But yeah, now we got socialism coming. Our Democratic side over here is pushing it so hard. Government health care. Ooh, government health care. That's going to work out real well. Let's see. You know, we got some places around here, you know, the cancer institutes and fancy cancer treatment places. Yeah, we're going to go to a government payer system, and now these places are going to have to accept what the government pays them, which is usually penny on the dollars. Okay, so what's going to become of these places that are experimenting in the healthcare and bringing out new cancer treatments and stuff? I venture to guess they're going to go down. Okay, they won't be able to afford to operate on what the government pays them. Then we're going to have doctors that aren't going to get rewarded for being an achiever in their field, except for personal gratification, I guess, that they're helping the human race, which I'm sure most doctors do it for a good cause. They want to help people, but what makes a job that hard worthwhile also is that you get a little bit of financial reward. Well, now your doctors are going to be receiving what the government tells them they'll pay them for their services. And guess what? We've deemed it a right, so the doctors don't have a choice, you see, because when your health care becomes a right, then it's the government's responsibility to provide it to you. Okay, so now the government goes to the doctor and says, okay, you have to treat this person. Here's what we'll pay you for it, and you must do it for this amount. So the doctor either complies or he quits and goes someplace else where he can make some money. Folks, do not look to government to solve your problems. Look to yourself. You know, we've lost it, and we've got to get it back, and that's called personal responsibility, achievement. You know, it's just sad, and I just, I would love for some, I would like for some socialists to come and debate me on this issue. uh, it's just so sad and been proven wrong so many times in world history that socialism is not a kind form of government. It's not. You will regret it, as every other country that's went socialist regrets it. Now I'll have some come say, "Oh, well, we don't want totally socialist like Venezuela." Okay, well, what do you want? Oh, you want in between. You know that's kind of like trying to say you want your cake and eat it too. You want the freedom to do your thing, but yet you want the government to make sure somebody else doesn't do too much of their thing. Don't be jealous of the rich. If you're jealous of the rich, get your ass in gear and get rich. If you're not jealous of the rich, then learn to be satisfied with what you've got. Bottom line, socialism sucks. Don't buy this idea. And no, we're not a socialist country because we have Social Security and welfare. That is not a socialist country. That's simply a good example of government programs that cost a lot of money.